Hey guys, so today I had a few people enrolling, and one of them saw that when she was registering, it was going to cost like, I'll put it in dollar amount, even though it's not actually in dollar amount, but it's what you and I probably think of, right? Most when we look at transaction fees, because we want to grow our Ethereum because we want to grow more dollars. Even though a lot of people think cash is trash, it's still the measurement that we use when we go to the store and we go on trips and vacations. So we think of transaction fees or gas fees in terms of dollars. So I'll use dollars mostly when I reference this. So she said that it was going to charge her about $121 in a gas fee. And she probably would have moved forward on it, but I said, go ahead and wait. But what I would have liked to have been able to say instead is, hey, let's go to advanced settings in your wallet. And, if you use different wallets, it might be a different place, but let me show you where advanced settings is. Where you can actually change your settings, or what you're going to pay in gas. So let me just get there, show you. So now when you're just sending from wallet to wallet, the gas fee is very low. But when you're doing a smart contract, there's a lot of programming. And so it takes a lot more computing power, a lot more processing. So the gas fees would be much higher than this. But, if I go to, I'm looking for my advanced settings. So if I go to edit on gas fees, I go to edit, and then I go to advanced up here, you're going to see gas price, GWEI, and then gas limit. Now, right now, Forsage is saying the gas limit should be set at 500,000. So, what I'm getting at is we want to add more value to the community. We want to be able to help you guys be able to determine what these settings should be at, to be at the, where it might take some time for it to process, but during very busy times when gas fees are really, really high, like today, because Ethereum hit an all-time record, we want to be able to share with you, okay, what should these be set at so it's reasonable that it will go through that day during a lull, and it might take hours, it might take a few hours to go through, but it's better than what I did today, where I was saying, hey, just come back tomorrow, or check it out throughout the day, because she's still not moving forward. She's not growing her Ethereum. She's not getting, plugged into this process. And so it would have been better if I knew what to tell her, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what she should set the GWEI at. I'm even a little confused what the gas limit should be. Now, some of you guys think you might have this figured out, and maybe you do, but I want the whole community to understand this. And I want to be able to articulate it so the whole community understands exactly what these settings should be at. And this might change. So, today was an extraordinarily busy day, or yesterday, because Ethereum hit its all-time high again. Now, a lot of people believe, people that are really smart about this stuff, that Ethereum is going to continue to hit all-time highs. Now, one of the reasons people believe, people who follow the fundamentals believe that Ethereum is going to continue to hit all-time highs, is because people are anticipating Ethereum 2.0 coming out, the new technology that's going to cut gas prices and speed up transactions by thousands of times. And so imagine when gas is no longer an issue. Now it's available for the consumer market. Now smart contracts of all types can be built on the blockchain and used in the real world without gas fees being an issue. It's anticipated that as we get closer to Ethereum 2.0 being fully integrated and gas prices no longer being an issue, that Ethereum is going to continue to skyrocket because it's available for real use. So the message is, those who get involved now that have to pay higher gas fees, it's an opportunity cost. It's like paying a toll bridge fee to be able to participate in the opportunity and grow your Ethereum before it goes to the moon, and that opportunity is no longer available. So this is the golden era, where it's no longer a question if Ethereum is going to go to the moon, if Bitcoin is going to go to the moon. All the people that argued, is it going to be precious metals? Is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency just a pyramid and it's all going to collapse? It's pretty obvious by now, with the recent moves that it's done, that it's here to stay. PayPal getting involved, financial institutions getting involved. And now that's no longer the question. So more people than ever are interested in an opportunity like this, because of the buzz around what's happening with cryptocurrency and Ethereum going up, and especially Ethereum because of its use, because of smart contracts. But what's been holding it back is the technology was sluggish, kind of like how you couldn't watch video on the internet in 1999. But those who anticipated what was happening, those who realized there was going to be high speed internet coming, realized there was all these opportunities, and they were building big companies that we now know today to be successful. They were building them back then, before the internet was really usable or able to reasonably be used, because the technology wasn't there yet. They knew it would be. And that's the same thing that the same crossroads we're at right now. So anyone that's looking at the gas fees as being high, you tell them, look, when Ethereum 2.0 is fully enabled, which they're saying is be pretty soon, soon being within the next year or less, then these transactions are going to be sped up massively, and the cost of gas is going to be nominal, like non-existent anymore. And an opportunity like this is going to skyrocket. But by then, Ethereum's likely to go through the moon already. So you want to understand that, and help people understand that they're paying kind of a toll bridge fee to participate in the opportunity. And if they wait until gas prices are so low and the 2.0 comes out, Ethereum will be so high, then they will have missed the bulk of the opportunity that's here. So with that said, we're going to do our best we still want to keep gas prices as low as we can. And I would have liked to tell this person who was coming in yesterday, instead of just wait, I would have liked to have been able to tell her, to have my knowledge be high enough to say, hey, enter your GWEI at such and such, that'll charge you about $30. Because I know that it dipped down to $14 an hour later. Someone I enrolled got a transaction through and said, hey, it dipped down to $14. So I know if it would have had her set the GWE around $30, it would have easily gone through within an hour or so. If we keep our finger on the pulse of this, if as a community we're communicating with each other, not moaning about the gas prices being high, because we understand it's like a toll bridge fee to have the opportunity in the first place. We know it's a sign of the times. We know it's a sign of what's to come. And it's exciting to see these high gas prices, because it means people are using Ethereum and the price is going up. We're excited about it, but we want to minimize it, knowing that transaction fees are going to go down to almost nothing, gas fees. And we're trying to grow this and help people make as much Ethereum as they can before that all happens, before the transaction fees go to zero. If we could just share with each other, on a daily basis, hey, I've heard the transaction went through with one of my team members for like $14, or we would start to know what's reasonable as far as an expectation. So instead of saying, oh, just wait or keep trying, we could tell people, go ahead and set your GWEI here, make sure your gas limit's set here. And based on what we know as a community, we know that it's very likely to go through sometime today. No guarantee, but very likely based on the trends that we're seeing. Now, these trends can change as Ethereum goes up, as it hits new all-time highs, maybe new record highs. This might change, but if we start now, and this is what I just want to let you guys know, this is what I'm aiming to do. I'm having conversations with Jeremy. I'm sure Jason's going to start to chime in. I just started to have this conversation recently. And I know there's people who know more on this than I do. I just want to let you know, this is what I'm working to be able to do. And in the process, the community is getting more value, because you're learning what GWEI is. You're learning what gas limit is. You're learning the technology and the terminology. It's not that complicated. I know enough now to know it's not that complicated, but it's complicated enough that, there's something to learn here. So there'll be a lot of value in this, but it's also going to put us in a position to know what we should suggest to people who are enrolling to set the gas price at, the gas limit at, to have a high probability of it going through that day, but also being able to catch it on the lull period and, not have anxiety and stuff, and have it actually have a high probability of going through, paying a fraction of, what it might cost if they're trying to get through during a busy time. So hopefully this makes sense. We'll keep you posted on it. I just want to give you this update. Look for more information on this as we move forward here in the next week or so.